Well, I'm not involved in the disciplinary part with the NFL, so like everybody else, I'm watching it from afar, and I'm just amazed at the way they just keep making these things up as they go along. They looked bad in the earlier things with Ray Rice. They handled things badly publicly, and now they just decided to make Adrian the scapegoat for all of their past failings. If you look at what they're doing here, a father believed he had the right to discipline his children. He made a mistake, had unintended consequences. His son was hurt in a way he didn't intend. He felt badly about it. He apologized to the mother and the child. He fled to a court so that and accepted punishment and wanted to resume his career. And now the NFL has decided that they're going to be the arbiter of what's appropriate discipline for a child and whether a person is or is not feeling significant remorse. It's just unbelievable. There's no precedent for it. And I guess I'm just thinking, really? So discipline of a child now and whether somebody makes a mistake like that is going to be decided by the NFL with their history?
Well, there are people, Rusty, who will look at this and they will say there is the level that the legal system handles, and that's where he has a right to someone like yourself defending him. And then you go to the workplace, and obviously you've defended a lot of people in your life. In your experience, what role do employers, whether they are for high-profile people like football players or anyone, what role do employers play when it comes to dealing with these matters after they've been adjudicated?
It's a great question, and I don't have a good, clear answer because everything is so fact specific. But I don't believe anybody working on the assembly line in Detroit right now thinks that if they make a mistake in disciplining their child, that their employer is going to fire them and then take them through the ropes like this. I don't believe that anybody in the private sector expects their employers to be deciding what should happen to them if they make a good faith mistake in disciplining their child, and that's what's happened here. And when you have a situation where the criminal justice system evaluates something and takes action, and then the private employer says, okay, well, I don't like what you did either, and I don't even think they punished you enough. And that's what happened here. And there's no precedent for it. I mean, think about it. If the NFL is now going to go into every home and decide whether a player or an employee or a front office staff member has appropriately disciplined their child and something unintended happens, that they, the employer, are going to punish them over and above what anything the system does, that's, to me, just kind of incomprehensible. And the other thing is, how much are we supposed to punish this man for this mistake? This has cost him his reputation. It's cost him millions of dollars. Every endorser dropped to like a hotcake. He was next to Peyton Manning. I think he was the most secondly heavily endorsed athlete in the NFL. And he's lost all of that, all because of the public outcry and what people's perception of the incident is. All right? He's paid for that. And now the NFL wants to come along and keep him from working for an entire year?